The Trump administration's reaction for now ranges from dismissal to disdain. They think at the end of the day, European companies are going to be quite hesitant to engage in a mechanism like this, and therefore it's going to be ineffective, or at best, it's going to help Iran get access to sanctions-exempt goods like humanitarian trade.
Because it's quite tricky, isn't it, to try to get round these US sanctions? They're quite comprehensive. Do you think INSTEX will be able to protect European companies that want to do business with Iran?
Look, this is a first step. The reality is we have to see how in practice this mechanism will operate. The INSTEX was basically registered today. It has to become operational. Iranians have to create a sister company in Iran to work with this company. So it's too soon to judge how effective it will be. But I think it has the potential down the road, maybe in the medium term, to provide real economic benefit to Iran. At this stage, I think it's more of a political victory that allows the Iranians to justify remaining in compliance with the nuclear deal in the absence of incentives, economic incentives that the deal promised them.
And that's the key issue, isn't it? Whether this new trade payment mechanism will make enough of a difference economically to Tehran to keep the Iran nuclear deal alive.
Absolutely. I think in the early stages, what we're likely to see is that some of the smaller companies that don't have too much of a footprint in the US market and are engaged in trade that is exempt from sanctions like food and medicine might engage in this mechanism. But then down the road, it could involve other countries outside of the European Union and broader trade. And if that really happens, that's when the US is going to become overly sensitive about it, because it is going to reduce US's preeminence in the global financial system.
But as you say, we're still a long way to go before we get to that point. But Ali Vaez, very good to get your insight on this. Thank you very much for talking to Euronews.